Sometimes I get a little hung up with the kind of the logic that the readings follow sometimes, because it's not always in chronological order, so like, hey, we're celebrating the Passion of Jesus, but that's not till Friday, and there's other readings in between, and it just gets a little clumsy, right? But the spiritual life isn't really linear like that. It's not just like one event, this happens and this happens and this happens. No, it's more dynamic than that. It's more kind of circular, we kind of come and go in and out of it. That's how the spiritual life works, and that's kind of the pattern the church follows, right? So I get the same thing kind of happens around Christmas, where we have Christmas, and then 8 days later it's the baptism of the Lord, which is 33 years later, right? So we don't want to get kind of hung up in the chronological stuff, but really try to enter into the mystery, the dynamic of all these events, because they're live, right? This is happening right here, right now. Holy Week is live. It's starting right now. And we've been preparing for it, right? This whole 40 days have been to kind of get our hearts and our minds ready to hit this week hard, to really go for it with Jesus. So again, these events are live. We start at the entrance of the church with the blessing of the palms, but the reading of Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem, right? And people lay these palms and their cloaks at the feet of Jesus as he's coming in, saying, Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, right? So they're praising him as basically the Messiah. So we did that same thing. And then, I don't know how many hours later, they betray him. They're saying, crucify him, crucify him. So what happened in that little interim period that just shifted their minds? I don't know, but the same thing can happen for us. We can be on top of our game and our faith with Jesus 1 minute, and then the next minute off, right? It happens. So now is the time to really intentionally take this week in stride and put all our heart into it and really journey with Jesus, right? To the cross, through the cross, actually, to the resurrection, right? So I just kind of invite you to really enter into these Holy Week celebrations with full intentionality. Who do we find ourselves being like this year, right? This go-round of the Holy Week, right? We've been down this road before. It's a fresh take at it. New circumstances in our life. Where are we at? Are we Peter who says, yeah, Lord, I'm all in, and then denies him 3 times? Are we Judas that just really doesn't care, right? Or are we Mary and Salome, these women who were faithful all the whole way to the end and then on through to the resurrection? That's who we kind of want to be, But I would just encourage us okay, where are we at? And not just where are we at right now, where are we at Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, Saturday, all the way to Sunday, gut check the whole time. Where am I at in my discipleship, in my following Jesus? Carrying the cross with me wherever I'm at in this life right now, okay? So be intentional about that, throughout the week. It's Holy Week. It's not just Holy Day. And I guess maybe one way of just kind of doing a little bit of a visual of where I'm at through the whole week is with your palm, right? Now, we all want to rush out of here and go turn it into a cross, right? Some of you are probably doing it right now. Any cross makers out there? Anyway, hey, maybe not. Maybe wait to turn it into a cross till Easter Sunday. And just hang on to this bad boy and be a little physical gut check. Where am I at? Am I still hailing Jesus as king? King of my life, king of the universe, not caring what other people say and think? Or am I, is it off to the side or am I, disregarded it? It might just be a little physical reminder of how am I doing this Holy Week. Take it for what it's worth, okay? But the idea behind it all is to proceed with faith, to have that faith, not just in the crucifixion. That's going to happen, right? But in the resurrection. See, we have a unique opportunity that the boys in the gospel didn't, right? Jesus talked about the resurrection and all that, but they didn't really get it, right? You and I know the complete story, so we got no excuse, right? So let's have that faith, the faith that goes through the cross to the resurrection. But there's only one way to get to the resurrection. That's through the cross. We've got to do the dirty work in our lives and with Jesus. So let's not be afraid to take up our cross to follow Jesus this Holy Week, 2021, wherever we're at in our state in life, whatever's going on in our hearts and our minds, let's journey with Jesus, right? He'll redeem it. He'll redeem us if we remain faithful. So let's take him up on that call. Let's journey with him through the cross, the crucifixion, to the resurrection.